So basically, we suck at home.
Yeah, like what?
Yeah, I said you're very good.
It's okay.
Look at the positive wishes. No. I know. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You answer. No. What do you think that is, Coach?
I think we are able to kind of eliminate distractions on the road. I think it's very much the collective kind of all for one for all mentality. I think we understand that we're a sum of the parts team, and I don't know, but that's not very common, is it? And we've got great crowds, and it's not like we're playing in an empty arena. So we've got to fix the home game thing, but we will. We're continuing to get better. But this was a great win. To be able to do it on the road with this crowd in double overtime. It's a great confidence boost.
Rickea, you guys are coming up to practice. Like every time there's half court second, you guys like execute the basket over the stretch. It's you or somebody else loading shot. Why am putting yourself clean in those situations?
I feel like everyone just did their job. Like whatever was asked of us, we executed it to the T. And Coach Lynne don't draw those plays up for nothing. It's to scores. Someone is going to mess up, so that's the point of drawing up those plays. But credit to her and her staff for just coming up with these plays that tend to work. So.
Yeah, KB, your first time coming to Seattle since you got your jersey retired, and you have can you kind of tell us about what returning to this place means to you and getting to hear that cheer from and in
Yeah, I mean, I love Seattle. It's near and dear to my heart. It's funny because they cheer like that before the game, but during the game, they definitely be booing, which I appreciate. That's like great basketball fans. Seattle's an amazing city for basketball. Obviously, there's talks about bringing an NBA team back, and I'm a big fan of that because the city is just great for basketball. So I love playing here. It was fun. Birdie was courtside. Um, and yeah, it was great to get a team win.
coach struggle in the second quarter. What was the message with the big emphasis in the second? Did you get that?
Well, to be honest, like other than the turnovers, I thought offensively we were doing well. We just weren't shooting well, and shooting is a confidence thing. And I told him at halftime, it's not did you make it? Was it a great shot? If you took a great shot, then next one's going in. Like just you have to stay confident. You have to just keep shooting. And I thought like we hit some big shots. Azrae's corner three, she hit another one before that. We didn't shoot it for percentage, but we sure made up for it in the second half, and we made big shots when we needed to. So the message was that like if we're taking great shots, you got to trust it, trust yourself, trust the work. And I think that was the biggest difference. Again, second quarter, I don't think we played poorly. We turned it over too much in that first half, but we took good shots, and I'm fine with that. So my message to them was keep shooting.
And Rickea, can you kind of talk about what has raised how has raised been as a veteran media and how she's kind of helped you develop in this.
Yeah, just being there for me, like more so off the court than anything. It's my bestie. Like we've grown a really close bond since my rookie year. She's my vet. So just seeing what she's been doing with a training camp under her belt. Last year she was hurt, but she's just playing with the utmost confidence. She's so versatile. She just comes in every day, put her head down and do her work. So just to have her on our team, she's just so great. And I feel like she does so many great things for us. She make those big plays and she just never gets down on herself. So we need that.
Let's go to the advantage.
Hey guys, hell of a win. What was it? Okay, I'm good. Michael Matthew, LA Sports Weekly. This is for you, KP. Just can you talk about the poise that you guys were able to have there throughout this game? Such a long game. You guys got down by 10 at one point, and it was just double overtime. It's tough to get these type of wins, especially on the road. Can you talk about the poise that this team had?
I'm sorry, I missed who that question was for.
Oh, it's for KP.
Boom.
I mean, I think that's one of the things that I've been super impressed about this group is like just don't get rattled. On the road, I think we've had a lot of close wins. And if you look at overtime. I mean, everyone made clutch plays. Like Julie went to the hole in one play. Obviously, Kia had 2 big buckets to get us into overtime. Dierka had that one. Z had some big shots. It was really just everyone, just reading the game and whatever kind of is available. I think that's when it's hardest to scout. When it's like, okay, it's not necessarily we did have plays drawn up, but throughout the overtimes, we really was just playing and trying to find the best shot. And it was awesome to just everyone stay super aggressive. And they scored, and we just went down the other way and got a couple easy buckets. And I think that was just a good sign of maturity. And just keep playing, and that's when we're at our best.
Last 2 questions.
Hey, KP, Jackie Ray TV. This one's for you too. Coach kind of mentioned it earlier that there's less distractions on the road, but as a leader on the team, how do we make sure that there's less distractions at home so we can keep that same energy?
Yeah, Jack. I think it's a great question. I think that if I had the answer, I would tell you. I think that regardless, at the end of the day, we're professional athletes, and we're gonna figure it out. Thought tonight was a great step in the right direction, and we have a tough one with Indy. We have Indiana at home. They're playing great basketball. That's not going to be an easy game, and I think we have to take it one game at a time. And when we start to look at the standings and where we're at, every game is critical. And defending home court is the way that you get into the playoffs. If you win your home games, you're usually in the playoffs. And that's something that we need to take. We took a big step tonight, but I also think that we have a lot more steps to take. So yeah, I'll take accountability for that. We got to be able to win at home, and I think that's a lot part on me being better.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
Go ahead, Dave.
Hey, David Yapkowitz from Clutch Points. This one's for you, Coach. You look at the stat line. You have 4 players with 20 plus points, but you look at Julie, and in the way she's been able to kind of come in and be that connector and kind of balance everything out there. A couple weeks ago, she had told me that when she got back from Eurobasket, you kind of told her that you wanted her to just play her game and kind of be that player that we saw during Eurobasket. Just what can you say about the way she's kind of been able to balance everything out in the starting lineup there?
Yeah, she's been phenomenal, and her line never really highlights her impact. But 9 rebounds, that's pretty impactful for your point guard. 5 assists, she plus 12 for the game. She's so steady and under control, and always is thinking next play and what are we in? And she just has a real calming effect. And that's her personality too, but she is a competitor. And so while she's, very steady, she wants to win, and she's going to do what it takes. But, she's been a key reason for us. I think we've won 7 of our last 9. And her kind of leading the ship there at the point guard spot is not coincidental.
Thank you.
You bet.
Hey guys, congrats on the win. I have a 2-parter, one for Coach and then one for Rickea. Coach, this isn't the first time you've dialed up an ATO for Rickea on a duck-in. You obviously did it in New York as well. Kind of having her as an option against smaller defenders in that area, what has that allowed you guys to do and get creative-wise with ATOs? And then for Rickea, your coach being able to trust you in those moments, what does that tell you as a second-year player already, that you're getting that level of buy-in and trust?
Yeah. The answer to the question for me, I think, she had Gabby Williams on her a lot, and Gabby,
She's not small.
yeah, she is not small. Just a tremendous athlete and a really good player. And so the credit goes to Kia for being aggressive and not being, she was fearless. And I think in those moments, those pressure moments, you want players that are fearless and not afraid to miss. Because it's a lot of pressure, right? And she had 2 huge baskets out of timeouts. And it's a luxury for me to have both these guys, KP and Rickea. I think Rickea's strength of, having so much experience at the 4, and now playing the 3 for the most part for us, her in the paint with back to the basket with someone behind her, it's a tough matchup. So anytime we can do that, create some motion to get that, it's good. But you got to tip your hat to her for being able to make the plays. That takes toughness. And to your point, she's just a second-year player, and the maturity and the mental toughness, I'm really impressed with and proud of her. Wait, no, Rickea has to ask.
Yeah, it means a lot for my coaches and my teammates to trust in me in these moments, these crucial moments. And at the end of the day, I just want to win for them to even trust to put the ball in my hands in those moments, and kind of makes you focus a little bit more. Like you're like, I'm going to make sure that I make this bucket, because if not, I will be so disappointed in myself. I will beat myself up for that until the next game. So that's all it's about, though. The trust factor, the moving the ball, like we're getting each other the ball in our spots, and I feel like our chemistry is just continuing to grow. So again, like the ball can go to anybody in those moments. Whoever it is, we're all just fearless. So it's not just me, it's anybody. So again, just proud of this team and glad we got this win.
Yeah. Yeah, she just brings a different, we were down 10, I think, when she went in, and she hit a 3 and a like a 10-footer in the short corner. Those were big, and she just brings a different presence defensively. She's got such good timing on blocks, and I thought she did great minutes, and I'm looking forward to when she's not on minutes restriction. That'll be nice. But it's good to get her back, and this should be a confidence game for her. Just feeling like she's getting her sea legs and feeling like she's getting back into back into the flow. But this is a great step, and again, for us to have someone like that is just a bonus and makes us a better team. All right, thank you all.